Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Drawing with the King. I am, as always, your host, Toast King, and today we're going to learn about the Shootan, who are, I'll be honest, they're just stickmen. The Shootan, they actually come from my buddy Ice Brigade. You can check out his channel, I'll put a link in the description. He made this guy, Outlaw. He was the very first one. So, to make a Shootan, it's real simple. Draw a stick, like so, then draw another stick, then draw another stick, and you can guess it, a couple more sticks. But first, draw a small stick on the top. Then, you can draw a stick down like that, and draw a stick down like that, and back up, like so. Now, you go up here to the top, draw a small stick for a neck, and then draw a sphere. Real easy, right? Of course it is. It's just a stickman. I'm working on a singular layer here because this is really simple. I don't advise this. If you find yourself in a situation where you want to move something like this to another layer, just press S until you get the wand select. Select what you want to move, cut it, undo what you've done, go to a new layer, and then paste it back in. Now you can move it around without having to worry about, things getting moved. So, to make hands, real simple, take the ball technique we learned from the first video and apply it to both hands. Just draw a sphere. To make fingers, make your paintbrush a little smaller and point a line out like so, and point another line out like so. Make it curved and it'll appear like a thumb, because thumbs curve backwards. Just a hair though, not too much. If you have a closed fist hand like this, you don't need to draw any fingers, unless your feeling's fancy, in which case, as always, you can put a hand. So, the signature trait of a Shootan is their little bandana. So to make a bandana, you just get a very small kind of brush and draw a curved line. Now, we have to figure out where it's facing. I'm going to guesstimate it at right there. So it's going that way. So we'll undo that, get the same size brush roughly, and draw a line from the tip down to about where that line would come down. So imagine you've expanded that little crosshair. Notice that it intersects right here. So that's where we'll stop. From there, you go back up. Oh, hold on. There we go. You go back up in a reverse direction like this. Or you can come from the side here and you can just go down to meet that point. Now, as normal, you can always clean it back up. Just give it a little black whenever you hit the parts, and just clean it up and make it look a bit rounder. When you're done and happy with it, fill it in. Ta-da! You now have a bandana. Now, this seems a bit too simple, just a stickman, just that. So let's give him a jacket, shall we? So grab yourself some brown and make it kind of a darkish. Not too dark though. We don't want it to blend in with the black. We just want it to contrast. We're going to draw a small line here around the neck for the jacket neck. And then you're just kind of going to get a bigger brush and trace over the arm. Just follow the curvature of the arm until you get to the end and then go out a bit. When you're happy with that, bring a line back in. And rinse repeat for the other arm. When you've done that, bring your lines, trace them back again. Sorry, I'm bad at explaining this, but trace your line again on the other side, kind of leaving some space, because this is a jacket, this isn't like a skin-tight catsuit we're dealing with. And once you've done that, take two lines down, kind of out a little bit, like so. Just kind of drag two lines down and bring them way down until they're at a length that you're happy with. You can make them longer or shorter depending on your tastes, but we'll stop right here. Once you've done that, take and make a diagonal line towards the center with both sides. When you've done that, bring the lines up a bit and form them into a point. Good. This is the base for your jacket. Go ahead and fill in everything. Okay, great. But this looks a bit off, So grab a darker shade of brown and shrink your brush size just a bit. Take from one of the corners and do a kind of curved line towards and through the legs and bring it up, kind of like that. And then, when you've done with that, fill it in. The darkness creates a sense of depth, and with this sense of depth, it appears more like it's a jacket and not just like a sleeping blanket or something. And as always, you can just fix and patch up the zones you're not happy with. Now, let's keep the same shade of brown, and let's draw a line from the neck all the way down to the opening. You can adjust the opening if you want, and you can make these different colors, you know, don't let me stop you. But I like using brown just because it's a nice color. So, this looks good, right? I think this looks decent. Let's try to jazz up the color a bit. Go ahead and bring a line out like this, and then curve it back in. Do this on both sides if you can. Once you've done that, go ahead and cut off that bit here and fill it in with brown. Great. You can re-expand the neck back into this new pseudo color of sorts that we've made, and it looks more zazzy. If you hit it with the dark brown inside, it looks a little more zazzy, though you may have to extend the neck down a bit more just to make it look decent-ish, look pretty. You know, because that's what images are about. They're about making things look pretty. Alright, so you've done that. Now we're going to add some detail work, because this is a bit too simple for my tastes. Since this arm is coming forward a bit, we're going to follow the line down, and we're going to add a line here, like this. This gives us the detail that the arm is going down, and then it's going back up, like that. Now, on this arm over here, the arm goes out, and then it goes down. So we follow the line out, and we draw a line like that. Because it's not bending too much, we just want a little variance. We just want a little wrinkle. And as always, you can follow these lines back up, and you can give them, you know, some detail work. Details are good. I don't like too many details because they're a hassle, but there are some artists out there who swear by, you know, adding every single microfiber of hair to their work, and I don't agree with them on that, but, you know, more power to them. So, we've got this done, and you were saying, well, maybe I don't want a bandana for my guy, maybe I want something else. Well, you can make other things. For example, if we cut off the bandana where the head would be, like so, and just go ahead and give it a bit of patchwork to make it so that the bandana never existed, we can add something totally new. For example, if you want goggles on your Shootan/Stickman, just add a bit of blue for the lining and add 2 circles. Kind of thickish though, because you want them to stand out. So you've got 2 things right here. Now add a line connecting these, and then add a line up and curved to connect them. Once you've done that, just kind of erase those inner curves with your brush tool. Great. Now add 2 lines from the sides to be your straps. You see what we're doing here? So, now you've got those. Get a lighter blue, maybe a bit lighter, and fill in these gaps. Now, if you want these to appear like glass, you can take a bit of white and you can draw 2 lines across to make it so that there's like a shine going on lamp. And if you want to, you can even shine up your head if you want to, or you can shine up the hand, you can shine up the shoulder kinda, you can shine up this hand, you could even shine up the legs if you wanted to. You can make the whole thing look like it's made out of latex or covered in blobs. But I just like to keep it simple. I like to keep it plain. And that is how you draw a simple stickman, or as I call them, the Shootan. I hope you guys learned some things, and as always, let me know how you did. Post your pictures in the comments. I want to see them. I want to see you guys draw these things. So show me, you know. Post them in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.